just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and this one features Marlon Humphrey. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Ravens and the Chargers coming up next.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Along. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 92 yards. And they give the Jones off tackle.
Now it's a nice job there pulling that one in. Now this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Tuli Tuipulotu got in and dropped him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Davis now to return it. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And the numbers for Andrews last week: 11 catches, 110 yards in the score.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. The Ravens at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might...
And the pressure gets to him again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throw caught by Flowers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Herbert. Man open left side. It's Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Moore, the man in motion. From the 50, here's Herbert. It's tipped. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Tuli Tuipulotu. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race, and they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Up the middle, Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A carry for Greer, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Taking down at the 41, a 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On the give, it's Vidal. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Herbert throwing again. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is indeed good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They're going to look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
A 40-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chargers offense had Aaron Jones headed back onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones.
Up past the 30, second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And here's Jones again on second down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, but it's enough for a Charger first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An inside give to Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Greer. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
That pass complete to Moore. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Herbert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Off the option, it's Jones. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. A check down here for Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Keeps himself upright. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Johnston on the quick slant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The give is to Jones. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This is caught, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
2nd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And they can't bring him down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. The Ravens on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big. Oh no, he lost the football. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Well, CD, remember, he had a touchdown earlier, but that was in a much more conventional manner. This time picking up the fumble and taking it in for 6.
Yeah, he bailed his team out with a scoop and score right there. Multiple touchdowns in this game for him, and he's not complaining how he got it done.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And a question. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now back to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 11. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnston. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Williams brings it in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Now a 2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Back to throw here. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 6-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it again with Henry. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And they'll indeed take a knee. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. An option give now to Mitchell. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches that wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Baltimore, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.